So when I said Shabbos, Shabbos for sure, I said that we learn now Purim, so we made a minute to start with so I'll say also today about the Megillah Sasa. I said Megillah Sasa, I said we have the mitzvahs of Mishlach Monos and Matanos Laavionim. So there's a question that's asked, why don't we make a bracha on the mitzvah Mishlach Monos and Matanos Laavionim? Just like we make a bracha on the Megillah, it's the same mitzvah.
Mitzvah Hayom,
it's one of the mitzvahs Hayom. So the answer, I mean, one of the answers, that's why when we make the Shechiyonu in the morning, we have in mind these two things. But the truth is, in Lubavitch, there's a shayla if you make a Shechiyonu in the morning. So
what happens if you want to do Matanot before you hear the Megillah also? That can't be
so, so why don't good? So why don't we make a bracha? I said like this. We have to know the reason why they were misaken. What is Mishlach Monos and Matanos Laavionim got to do with the Nesa Purim? They had a Nesa Purim that everything turned over, and B'meila, the Jews was saved and everything. Unbelievable mess. So a Suda, I understand. A Suda, you celebrate. How do you celebrate? With a party. Every simcha, every yontif, you celebrate with a party. But what has this got to do with the celebration of the Nesa of Mishlach Monos? So things like this. The Megillah says that the Yidden killed so much and so much, and it says they didn't take any. They couldn't take. They killed so many. They could have emptied out their houses and take their gold and silver. Why didn't they take the thing? Because Mordechai gave an order. That they shouldn't, because we're not looking to get rich. We're looking to get rid of our sonim. But the money is not important. The Automalite had a tiny to Mordechai. Tiny to Mordechai was, we had an opportunity to become rich, and you stopped us from becoming rich.
Took it away from us.
So Mordechai realized that the Automalite have a tiny. So therefore, he made a takona that how do you celebrate Purim with Matanos Laavionim? Yeah, Matanos Laavionim will make up for the biza that they didn't take. So, but how does Mishlach Monos come in? So, now, on Matanos Laavionim, why you don't make a bracha? The reason is because the same question is why tzedakah don't you make a bracha? And the answer is that on tzedakah we don't make a bracha because it could be that the Ottoman wouldn't take it. You may offer the Ottoman a donation and they wouldn't take it. So it would be a bracha l'batala. However, l'chayda by Mishlach Monos that doesn't apply because by Mishlach Monos there's a question, what is the mitzvah? Is the mitzvah of sending to your friend or your friend's receiving? So some hold that it depends on if your friend receives, and some hold, no, that if you send, so that showed friendship. If he received it or not, accepted it or not, is not negaya. So,
but it's a bigger question
But that's a machlokes. There's two.
No, but it's a bigger issue with Matanos, Mishlach Monos than tzedakah.
Mishlach Monos is not tzedakah.
So you give it, but if the guy's not going to take it,
so go ahead. You sent the package.
That's what I was saying. Because if you give tzedakah, you're also showing I was saying.
But that's not the point.
The point that they should, and he should have it.
Yeah.
Now, when Mordechai made the takana of Matanos Laavionim, in order to appease them that they missed out on the biza, the Automalite were upset. They said, "Well, you're making a poor man's day. Everyone has to go. I have to go announce every place I'm a poor man. They should give me what kind of thing is." So Mordechai was very smart, and he said, you know what, I have a way to cover up, you're not going to be embarrassed. How would I cover it up? I'm going to make also a takana of Mishlach Monos. Everyone is sending, and everyone's receiving. So they wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the other man, and you don't know what it is. But if I'm tzedakah, you wouldn't make a bracha. And I'm Mishlach Monos, you will make a bracha, so then it cancels out the whole idea of the Mishlach to protect the other malait. Therefore, you don't make a bracha, not on Mishlach Monos and not on Matanos Avyonim, in order to protect the integrity of the other man.
It's in your book, this?
Huh?
It's in your book?
I don't know if it's in the book, but he told to us last year.
It could be. It could be.
He said it last year.
It could be. I already told you the story with my book. I mean, about the year that I once heard a drasha on the radio. 12:30 on the radio, there was a rabbi from the east side that used to speak on the Jewish radio program. His name was Rabbi Meir Cohen. So Rabbi Cohen once said a drasha. They used to appeal for different moisders. There was a Lubavitch Yeshiva, Big Achayim Hospital, Shara Tzedek Hospital, Yankel Hecht, you know. So I was driving home from the yeshiva Friday, 12:30, and I put on the radio, and I hear this drasha, and I figured, it's a good drasha, I'll say it in shul. So I said the drasha in shul, and afterwards a yid comes over to me. His name is Mr. Shemansky, davened in shul. He says, "You weißt, Rebbe, ich habe gehört derselbe drasha Freitag auf der radio." So I didn't lose myself, and I said, "You weißt, Mr. Shemansky, ich habe euch sagen, Assad, wir haben beide genommen von derselben Seifer." So, okay. I also said another word, I think Shabbos, by tzedakah, talking about tzedakah, it states that by Purim, it's called a Poshe Yad Neistim. What do you call Poshe Yad Neistim? And in the whole year, if someone asks you for tzedakah,
you don't have to give.
You don't have to give. What's the chiddush of called Poshe Yad Neistim? So I said that on the pasuk v'yikol li truma, it's like Rashi li l'shmi. What's that l'shmi? There's different pshatim in it. So one of the pshatim is there's a shalah. That a shalah says that tzedakah has to be given in the form of Yud Kei Vav Kei. What's Yud Kei Vav Kei? The Yud is the coin. The Hey is your hand that has the coin. The Vav is your hand that you stretch out. And the other Hey is the hand of the receiver that receives it. V is Abu Mashal, if it was a Poshid Yad, so first came his hand, then comes your coin. The whole thing is not the Seder. So we're saying is a whole year has to be the Seder Yud Kei Vav Kei. V is Abu Purim, it's when a Hapachu, it's opposite, so that is called a Poshid Yad, Neistim, that even Poshid Yad you give. Okay. Well, we're up there in Gimel, I think, yeah. We're in Cookman Bays. Yeah, Gimel. Kol Adam, Afilu Oni should be Yisrael HaMakabel Tzedakah, even an Oni who is on the receiving end, Chayiv Litn L'chol HaPochos, Shtei Matanos, Shnei Aniyim. Behainu, Matana Echos, L'chol Echot, one matana to each one. T'ksiv u'matanois u'avyonim. So both of this is plural. Matanois is plural and avyonim is plural. So mashma, this is mashma. Shnei matanos u'shnei avyonim. Oh, you see over here, it fits in. The aim medagdikim by Mois Purim. We're not medagdik by Mois Purim. Ella kol ha'poshid yad lito noisem way. So I got to set Shabbos in shul that one year I went to Matanos Avyonim. You go to 770 and there's a whole line over there of people. And one of the people said to me, as a goy, He knew that
it's called a Pesach
you
Yad.
call a Pesach Yad Noisen, you know, so he came.
Every year there's a few of those.
There. So we Wallisher call Pesach Yad Noisen. So you're not medagdig, you have to get Magoyechot.
Wow.
Because the Gemara says, the finest of Maniya Akim and Maniya Son, the Daka Shalom. So you have to give it. He's a guy, he's not Nagaya. A whole year, maybe Taka not. Umishu b'mokum she'en shom aniyim. If someone's in a place where the
Crown Heights.
like Crown Heights, yeah. So Yaakov is Amor's Etzroi. He should hold by him the money. Archie is damnulay aniyim till he finds aniyim, and oi yish uchem lahem, or you should send it to them. I know in many communities there's a rabbi that says he takes get the money and he has on right that he's going to distribute it by yom. Now, Gama Noshim Chayovos b'Mishloach Monos u'Matanos Lavion. Mishloach Monos. So how should they do it? So he says that Mishloach Monos, regarding Mishloach Monos, Tishach Isha L'Isha V'ish L'Ish. A woman should send to other women, and a man should send to other men.
The mitzvah mitzvah tznius.
That's mitzvah tznius. Aber matanos laavyonim yichel gam isha u'shroyach le'ish. Because there's no relationship over there. But when she's sending to someone, there may be a relationship that they have between them. V'chein behepach.
That means that the man can give to a woman.
Yeah, that a man can
Only tzedakah.
By tzedakah. Tzas noshim, soimchos al baleim, shehem shochen gam b'shvilom. Some women rely that the husband will take care of the matanos laavyonim for them. Ve'eina nochem, elo yesh lahachmer. And he brings over here that the Rebbe encourage also that little children should bring to their friends with us or give tzedakah.
He doesn't bring the whole thing here with shliach.
Huh?
He doesn't bring the whole thing of Mishloach Monos with a shliach. Where's a shliach come in with Mishloach Monos?
There's no. Mishloach Monos doesn't mean shliach. Mishloach Monos means sending.
Right.
Oh, he says that it
No,
doesn't.
but there's a minigab.
The Welt made a minig out of it, but
There's no market.
there's no real market for it in Shulchan Aruch that you need a shliach.
It's about the Shliach Monos. He says he shouldn't man and women, only men to men and women to women. But by Matanos Lavion, they could. Matanos Lavion, they could.
Right.
There's a reason because about food, shouldn't you be careful?
No, because no one will suspect that they're building up a relationship. When you send a gift, so there may be certain intentions in it. Or you give him tzedakah, you don't have you give him because he's poor.
Same reason why the guy shouldn't make food for you. The same reason a guy shouldn't make food for you in the kitchen.
No, that's a different reason. Over there's
She don't want to marry them.
Over there's an idea of kashrus. This is what's in the Gemara in Kedushin. It's called savroinus. Savroinus meant giving gifts before the wedding. That's why the Rebbe in the Welt,
They give a ring.
when you become engaged, so to say, or chayim, you give a ring. Yeah. And the Rebbe said you shouldn't do it because you give a diamond ring.
Right.
So by us, the Rebbe said you shouldn't do it. He said that the diamond ring should be given by the Cheder Yichud. After you were Mekadesh. Before that, there's a whole problem if you give it before with Savroinus, if it's considered Kedushin or not. Even another gift, like they give a string of pearls. They say that the parents should give the gift, not the chassan should give the gift.
It would be a shiloh for sure.
Right? Because there's shiloh matanas. But by an Ottoman, if giving him tzedakah doesn't, especially, there's some shalachmanis that's an expensive shalachmanis, expensive gift. People send a basket, I mean, it could be $100 a basket, you know. So it could be a big shayla.
It's taka used.
Huh?
It's taka used for business people, for the boss. It's used for that.
Yeah. And tzedakah, if you give a quarter, I mean, no one's going to accept that that's what's meant for kedushin.
Even though it's a Shabbat Prut.
Huh?
Even though it's a Shabbat Prut.
Even though it's a Shabbat Pruta, right. We say by the chuppah, we hate this.
It's a
We
Shabbat
wait the
Prut.
Shabbat Pruta. That's because we don't want to have to, shouldn't think that it's a very expensive, because tabas, if there's tabas sheyesha evan, it has a stone in it, that's why you're not allowed to use it. Because her mind will be on the evan, you know.
We talking about Matanos Aviונים. So, when my father made his first wedding, I maybe told you this once. When my sister was the first one to get married in my family. So my father, when it was in a few times by Yechidus then. So one of the times that my father was by Yechidus, they told him he should make a Suda Saniyim.
Yeah.
Today
That's
it's
a
more
minute, the
common.
night
Yeah,
before.
but those days, no one knew what it was even. So you said, you come to 770, it's a long line event. Everybody's with the person called Yad Nashim. So there was in shul. There used to be a whole group of people came every day, every week. So my father got a hold of these people and he said, "I want to make a suda for you." They said, "They don't want no suda, jiggy, give it the money. We don't come no suda." So yeah. So one day he was sitting in my shmer, which is my father's brother-in-law. He was sitting at the table. He said, "I can't get there. Ever said we should make a suda and then Ian don't want no suda. What am I supposed to do?" So my shver told him, maybe make it go to 770 and make with the Bachman 770. So he said, I never said I need him. He didn't say the Bachman 770. Then my father was by Yechidus again, and he told him, never the guys and machen to the Saniyim. That dear village. But my shwager, he came up with an idea. Maybe I should. Never said that's what you should do about the Bachman Yeshivas and never Saniyim.
Yeah.
And since then, by my wedding,
Maybe in those days.
Yeah, okay. But now I go before my children's wedding. I went to Hadar Torah.
Before COVID.
I spent. You pay for a meal of the thing and let them know this or that. But you give out the.